morning, love and peace. This is Ray. Today I want to talk about what happens when you get really good at utilizing the success mindset and the universal laws. When you start applying them and living it in your life, what happens is that in the beginning, your life is the way it is, whether good or bad. That's basically your perception of it. As you begin to make the changes within yourself and you start shifting those paradigms, you start having those paradigm shifts, and your mindset or your vibration goes from a lower vibrational frequency to a higher vibrational frequency. It starts to swirl within you and it starts to change you. So a lot of the changes you're going to see within yourself. You're going to feel it, you're going to see it, and some people will see it. Initially, probably not. Initially, when you get that I call it the fever of the beginning awakening stages. Like, you get so excited, you want to teach everybody and tell everybody about it, and everybody just kind of look at you as if you lost your screws. You know what I mean? Like if you lost it. But that's okay. You have to understand that that's part of the process. The most important part is not that what they believe, someone outside of you. I'm sorry. Someone outside of you is not. What's important is that someone outside of you doesn't believe you, but that you believe yourself. Excuse me. And the reason for that is because the changes have to happen for you, within you. The believability that this stuff works has to be, is for you. You have to believe it. The byproduct of believing it first and accepting it and loving it and becoming more and more acclimated with this mindset is that other people start seeing it. The more and more you start to vibrate at a consistent, it's all about being consistent, because if in the beginning stages you're not going to be consistent, you're going to, what I mean by consistent, mean vibrationally. You see, you may be consistent in your work, meaning that you're applying it every day, but it's going to take some time for those new paradigms to kick in, and until that happens, your internal vibration will be fluctuating. So sometimes you will manifest something, sometimes, the majority of times you won't. Sometimes you manifest something outrageously huge. I'm sorry, today I'm just like, I don't really know, stuffy nose. Today you'll be outrageously manifesting something that to your perception is huge. And then maybe for a year, you don't manifest anything. Maybe you manifest small things, okay? And so that can also affect you, because if you're not aware that that's part of the process and that it's going to take some time for your frequency to be consistent, if you're not aware of that, then it can mess with you psychologically. It can affect your belief system. So be aware that that's just part of it. Just keep chugging at it. Keep chugging away at it. Keep doing the work, okay? So, and I want to put a note out there for the record that not everybody is the same. Some people are going to make that full, complete shift faster than most people, okay? But, so what happens when you fully shift over to the new paradigm? What are the real full benefits? Well, you start to once the vibration becomes consistent, okay, once you finally get that understanding of how to control the vibration, it becomes consistent within yourself, that positive creative vibration, the connection with source, the consistent connection with source. That's the vibration we're talking about. When you start have that consistent vibration, then you start to raise your vibration. Your vibration starts to raise more and more and more. And the more you can retain being in the flow, or being in the flow with source, then the more your vibration will raise. And that at that point, now you're just trying to get good at being in the flow and staying in the flow. Because now you know that the more you stay in the flow, the more your vibration will raise. And even though as it's raising, as it, as the word indicates, raising, changing, right? It's still not consistent. Still not consistent. You're still going to be changing. You're still going to be attracting things more now at this level, but it's still not consistent. Okay? Then eventually, your vibration will raise to a high level, and it will be consistent. And now everybody's different, because some people will lock into that vibration, that high level vibration. And you will know, and you will see, because not only is it poor, not only have you changed the way you act, the way you talk, the way you think, the way you dress, you even will start doing like metaphysical work. You'll start probably working on a book. You start teaching and helping people and stuff like that. You get inspired to do that, because now you're following your path, or you're finding your path. But the other thing too is that as you're changing your vibration and you stay consistent at that, let's say, for example, one person has raised their vibration, then they stay consistent at a certain high level of vibrational frequency, and then they'll start attracting, maybe they'll attract better people, like people, maybe maybe it's a woman or a man who have bad relationships, and now they're attracting better quality people in their life, where they're like, wow, they're actually reciprocating the same feelings. They're treating me in the same way. So now you're seeing that. That's a sign that is totally different from the past. Maybe you're getting more money's coming to you easily. Maybe you're not having the money you're not getting millions and billions of dollars, but you always seem to be able to have money to go and travel and do whatever you want, compared to never, living paycheck to paycheck and never being able to do any of that before. Maybe you're able to easier to attract new vehicles and replace a vehicle, or find new apartments and bigger homes, maybe for cheap prices. Those are the things you're going to start to notice will happen. You start getting more news. You start attracting like checks in the mail. Like, oh, I just got this check in the mail from what? And I saw that with a friend of mine who applies this information. He he lost his job, but he found something even better. And then he gets a check in the mail at his job, and it's for like $700. And I'm like, this is freaking cool how the universe always takes care of you. So it's that could be the vibration that you can stay at, but you can continue if you decide to continue to raise it even higher, which is something that we all should, because the more you continue to raise it even higher, then what happens is that you will attract the greater things, because it's kind of like the higher you get in the elevation, the more you can see, right? And the more you can see, the more you will have the wisdom and understanding of who and what you are, and when you have that level, you can attract anything, the large things, easier. But if some people, like I said, they get raised their vibration, and they get that they stay at a vibration that they like. They like the taste of it. They like the feel of it, because it's attracting things that they like, and they can get caught up on that. They can get stuck. That's why detachment is so important. It's like the sun, and so enjoy the sunset, but don't get stuck on it. That the moment it goes, you're all sad and whatnot. No, don't worry about it. You're gonna see it again. You're gonna experience it better, because you've done it before. You can do it again. And so that's something you got to understand. Hope this a bit of information helped. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, give me a thumbs up. Love and peace. This is Ray.